How do we show ourselves love? Self-love. Love yourself. You can't love someone else before you love yourself. But what does it even mean to love yourself? It's so different from the way you love a romantic partner, your friends, your family. These groups of people elicit different kinds of love and different expressions of love. You love your significant other by being emotionally vulnerable, sharing intimacy, being supportive of them in hard times and in good. You love your friends by spending time with them, listening to their rants and ramblings, making memories together. You love your family by being together during important milestones, sharing your joys and hardships, and sharing an unshakable bond and deep understanding of each other. But you're different. I've struggled with self-love for my entire life. I can't even fully conceptualize what it is. To me, there are many ways that you can love yourself. There are things that you may not love about yourself, but that doesn't mean you can't still love yourself. In the same way that you may not love that your boyfriend smacks his lips when he eats, you may not like that you have a crooked nose. But does that habit stop you from loving him? No. Does your dislike of your appearance mean that you can't love yourself? No. Self-love, to me, looks like knowing my worth. Knowing and recognizing that I deserve better than to be mistreated. Expressing when someone has hurt me and asking that they don't do it again. Which I suck at. I used to hate myself so much. I didn't love myself. And so I always subconsciously thought that I wasn't deserving of love from anyone else. How could I be, when I don't even respect myself in the first place? And so I would always think people weren't being genuine when they expressed love for me, or that they were lying, or deluded, or trying to trick me. I lived in constant fear that people would leave me, and that I would be abandoned because I simply believed that that is what I deserved. Being emotionally vulnerable is difficult for me. It comes from a long history of suppressing emotions and having them invalidated and ignored in the past. As a child, I learned to ignore my own feelings so as not to risk having them hurt by others. And I'm sure that a lot of you can relate to this. But when it comes to interpersonal relationships, emotional vulnerability is a necessity, and it's an important way that we show others that we love and respect ourselves, and therefore are worthy of their love and respect. Someone who is tolerant of mistreatment won't stop being mistreated. You have to take the scary step of expressing your hurt, showing that you are deserving of respect and that you won't tolerate anything less. Self-love is recognizing what things are in your control. If you don't like something about yourself, ask yourself, is this something that I am in control of? If you don't like the way your nose is crooked, okay, that's not a choice that you made. It's not in your control unless you decide to go and do something about it. If you didn't decide to have a crooked nose, you can learn to love it and accept that as part of who you are. But let's say that you don't like the way your clothes fit anymore. You've gained or lost weight and they aren't flattering to your body shape, or they look cheap or worn out. You can change that. You can get up and get rid of the things that no longer suit you and start searching for pieces that fit you well and make you feel good about yourself. Certain things about you come from decisions you made. If you decided to be a certain way, why commiserate with yourself about it instead of just changing it? If you don't love yourself because you have negative traits due to actions that you have taken, change them. Become a version of yourself that you do love. And acceptance of the things that aren't in your control will come as your confidence builds. I started this painting as an exercise in self-love. I avoid mirrors and I don't like to take pictures of myself. What better way to reflect on self-love than by forcing myself to take a picture and stare at it for many hours? My hope was that I could turn an image of myself into a work of art. If I can't appreciate my own image as it currently is, then maybe I could appreciate it as a painting. And I do like the end result. Instead of seeing my flaws, I see all the work and careful brushstrokes that went into capturing my image. I see the hours of color matching and steady placement of paint rather than my own features. For a self-portrait, I am quite happy with the results. I hope this video gave you something to think about when it comes to your own relationship with yourself. How do you view yourself? How do you show your self-love? What even is self-love? I look forward to hearing from you in the comments of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.